Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off a week of dailies in my Penny Pages B6B Productive Hybrid. And we are using this kit from Tiny Little Tulip. It is Scenes of Summer. I have the full boxes and the extra boxes, and this is the B6 kit, but I am going to put some of this to the side. We're just going to pull some of the functionals. And I am leaving the headers because I'm using this in my Pentrix layout as well. And I'm going to need all of those. So we're just going to pull a few from here, but we're going to mostly use these boxes. So I hope everyone has had a good weekend, a good week last week. I know I didn't get on and do any filming. Life has been wild and crazy, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna make a point. Tweezers are from Perfect Prints Co. We will get back into it and get better. Slowly but surely, things are going back to normal, but it is taking some time. So, well, let's see. So it's been busy. I've had a lot going on, like I said, but I got a couple releases up on Thursday. Those were mostly icons and things that were requested from those in my group or on Instagram. I had put a post up asking what people were looking for, and so I was able to make a lot of that happen. So those are now up. I got to go to celebrate a friend's birthday yesterday. I actually took a day off, which was nice. Part of my voice being like it is right now is due to that, because, I was having a good old time, had a lot of fun, did a lot of talking with everybody. And so, and allergies hitting me and drainage and, all the no fun stuff. So my throat's a little irritated from all the drainage. And I just want to use this one. But we'll get past it, like we always do. It'll be fine. But it was fun. It was great to see my friend, to be able to celebrate her birthday and just get to hang out and enjoy some time off. So that was yesterday. I actually didn't even go to church yesterday because, all right, so these are the ones I pulled out from Jackie. Keep it simple stickers, but no longer open. I figured the blue and the green would pair nicely with these kind of boxes because there's a lot of blue and green in here. So, you guys, I did a thing on Saturday that I'm not too happy about. So, I have a Bluetooth headset, and I don't have it on me to show you, but I have a Bluetooth headset. You know what I didn't grab was some sort of thing for right here. Let me see what I got. But my Bluetooth headset I use all the time, literally every single day, because it allows me to do things hands-free. I can talk to Dave while I'm working, and I think one of these will work just fine. I can work hands-free. If I'm driving, I can have that in my ear, all that kind of stuff. Today is typewriter day. So Saturday, came home after a day of deliveries and decided, I'm going to jump in the shower. Well, didn't think to take my Bluetooth or my chapstick out of my shorts pocket. Okay. Are you following me? You see where this is going? These are from Beyond Paper Flowers. I decided Saturday evening, knowing I was going to go spend the day with my friend's party, I decided to do laundry instead of doing it yesterday. Now you see me? Yeah. I threw my shorts into the laundry with my Bluetooth and my chapstick, and they went through the washing machine. I realized I had done this about 5 minutes or so from the washing machine finishing. So there was no rescuing that Bluetooth. So now I have a dead Bluetooth. I don't know what. I have teal. Oh, I have blue. Let's use the blue. So I have no Bluetooth. I stopped yesterday on my way to my friend's party to go into Best Buy because we do have Total Tech. So there is a warranty on that. But the problem is they no longer make those Bluetooths. Jabra has stopped making any kind of Bluetooth stuff. All right, so I need several things to put down here. I have to refill one of my meds. Today is Dupixent Day. I need to go to Walgreens because there are some really good coupon deals, and I want to get there before they run out. And I got to do my PT session. So I got to put 4 things down over here. So let's do that. I don't really think it matters what ones I use and where and how, but let's just figure this out. I may just start putting them all on my hand so I have a visual while I'm talking. These are from Cheerful Planner Girl, who's no longer open. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I think I just hit the mic when I was... Itty Bitty Sticker Co. with Molly for refilling meds. Of course, it would go be difficult. There we go. And then Walgreens for the coupon deals. This is the last of this one. I should have more of those. And then we were going to use one of these for my session. All right. So, but yeah, I stopped in a Best Buy. They no longer have them. Jabra has stopped making the Bluetooths. Therefore, there wasn't a whole lot of options. Because it is, like I said, because we have Total Tech, it is covered. I can get it replaced. I just have to be able to select a new Bluetooth to replace it with. Yeah, that's a problem. Because I guess we'll just put you here. You here. Because the only ones that they have, at least at this location, when Dave comes home in a few weeks, we're gonna go drive around, may go across the water to another Best Buy location. But the ones that they have are the ones with the loop that hangs over the top of your ear and has that big bulky piece in the back. Number one, who wants the big heavy thing? Number two, I can't use those kinds of Bluetooths. My ears are too small, so there's like this much space between the top of that loop and where it should sit on my ear. Every time, it never fails. So I can't wear those type. They just do not work. And the other kinds are the single like earbud with the foamy piece that goes across over your head and the big piece like, the truckers use. Just like my husband does, the blue parrot. Those were the only ones they had. The only ones that I'm able to really use are the ones that go in the ear with that like jelly foamy, whatever that little piece is that sticks into the ear and holds it into your ear. Those are the only ones I can wear. Because those are the only ones that work for me. I kind of want to put another header. It's not that I need it specifically there, but I just kind of want to fill in. And then there'll be a space here. If something else comes up, I can always put it down, but I don't know. Or I can just squeeze a quote in there or something. It may be that I put something down here for like a medication today because I do have a headache and it may be a migraine coming in. I don't know, but it hurts and I'm not happy. Maybe we'll just stick one of these in here. I should have waited to put the unicorn down. There we go. That'll fit perfectly, actually. So I'll have space to put something. And then hopefully I can get myself in gear and get my Pentrix layout done so that way I know what I have left to work with. And then what other box do I want to use? We have the hummingbirds. Maybe that one. It really doesn't matter. They're all beautiful. I don't want to do that because I don't need the pair right now. I would separate that across here or something. Yeah, let's just use this one. So yeah, no such luck on the Bluetooth, but I did find one on Amazon that looks like it'll be okay. So I went ahead and ordered it. And that should be here on Wednesday. But in the meantime, I'm stuck using my phone, by holding it or putting it on speaker and not being able to use anything while I'm doing anything because it's kind of hard to do things one-handed a lot of times. So it's going to restrict me for a few days because, I did something dumb in all the time I've had a Bluetooth. And of all the time that I've kept it in my pocket, this is the first time I have ever washed it So yeah. Anyways, I've dragged this out too much, but I think it's because my head hurts and I'm like not thinking straight. But there you go. There's today. This is what I have on the agenda. This stuff and working on some shop stuff, and that's it. So, which actually I should put down the work on orders because I do have that to do today. That is on my to-do list. So there. Now it's ready for today. And there you go. I'll be back on here tomorrow and we can talk more then. Bye. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Still going to use this kit. No, I did not get my planner laid out like I was hoping I would. In fact, yesterday turned into be kind of more of a bust in the way of getting anything done. I did not work on orders. I did not do anything really. I did, in fact, have a migraine. I quickly started realizing how awful I was feeling, and yeah, I did take medicine. After I turned the camera off, I went and had my breakfast and took medication, like I normally, normal breakfast after doing this in the mornings. And then after all of that, I ran up to Walgreens because I did not want to miss out on some deals. It's stuff we really needed, and I was glad I did because they were almost out of one of the things. I was able to take advantage of the deal, but had I not gone when I did, the likelihood that I would have been able to would be, not so good. So it's good. I got those few deals, and then I came home where I sat in my chair and rested, scrolled TikTok a little bit, and didn't do a whole lot for the day, honestly. I tried to think about stuff and it just hurt my head more. So I literally didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I dozed off twice. The first of which my husband woke me up calling me, and shortly after getting off the phone with him, I forgot to grab what you call it again. I caught around the thing. I forgot to grab my little doodle grids again. But was it this one I used yesterday? I feel like it was. But let's use the octagons. We don't need those 2 pages. Probably use one of these again down here, but then that page I won't be using. I gotta get my other layout done for the week, so I at least have something, right? But yeah, I didn't do much yesterday. I did do my PT session though. I did do that in the evening time. Honestly, I tend to do them before I do dinner. I don't know why, but like even when I was full on working out and stuff, before dinner seemed to do the best for me. It's when I guess I had the most time or energy to do it. I don't know about energy now, but it was the best time for me to do it, and then I could eat right after. I think the part about, a lot of times exercise wears me out. So usually by that point in the day, I'm done with any work I'm going to be doing. Today's swim a lap day. I don't really swim. I don't have a place to go swimming anyways. And I do not like the beach. I know. I live close to one. I know. But it just tends to wear me out, and I don't get much done after. So since I'm done working by that point in the day anyways, it just kind of works out, and then I can eat, give my body fuel that it's going to need after exercising, and just relax. And it just seems to work for me that way. A lot of people do really well doing exercise first thing in the morning. For me, if I did exercise first thing in the morning, I'd be wiped out and not doing anything all day. It'd be a wasted day. So it just doesn't work for me. So, all right. So today, a couple of things. I know I'm just clustering all the green, I guess. My neighbor's coming to do grass, so I need to go to the bank. Maybe I should push this one down further, so that way it's not all green on top of green. I need to go to get my allergy shots. I need to pick up my meds. I did get those refilled yesterday. And like I said, my neighbor is going to cut the grass. And of course, I got my PT session. So I got 4 more things to add over here today. I'm not going to have any boxes left, am I? Yeah, you see it happening too. It's fine. I have other things I can use. All right. Let's do, I guess we'll go with no, we can go blue. Change it up so it's not all green. Allergy shots, like I said, and then after I do that, I will pick up my meds. I don't know if I'm going to go to the bank before or after all of this. It doesn't really matter the order in which I put them in my planner. But these are also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., just like the one from yesterday. Let's combo this. Let's put another header here. A little higher than before, but it does not matter to me. All right, let's put this here. I'll use this for both. It would help if I put it straight, because that is crooked. Something else is probably crooked and making that crooked, and I don't know what it is. I always seem to run into that issue over here for some reason. When I have a lot of boxes, something ends up crooked, but yet I put them up against each other. So how it's crooked, I don't know. Maybe it's this one that's crooked. I kind of fixed the header to try to compensate for it, but it's still, something's weird. Weird and wonky. Let's see. We got, these were from Cheerful Planner Girl, no longer open, but So are the bank run scripts, and these are from Pretty Planner. I think she's still open. It's been a while since I've been to her shop, so if she hasn't closed up and I didn't know about it, I will link her down below, like I always do with everybody. Oh, help if I put everything over there. All right. And I think we're gonna just need another box down here. So let's just go ahead and do it. Fill up that area now, and then we'll put the stuff in. So I need to go to the bank because he's cutting grass. I know this is weird. I should have put it on the other side, but that's not going to come up. All right. I could do it like this, bank run, and then right in on that side. That'll work. My PT session, that's the other thing. So again, another full day of things to do. Usually beginning of the week is when I have more stuff, and that's just due to later in the week is when I work all day and don't have time for errands. Let's use the bunnies. So yeah, I'm gonna do these things, and honestly, this stuff won't take long. It won't take long. It will take not very long. I will probably end up going to the bank on the way out to get my allergy shots. Go get cash for him, and then go get my shots, stop in and pick up my meds, and make one big loop. Generally, that works out well. Obviously, I need to work on these orders today. I probably do need to clean the paper cutter, so let's assume that I'm going to have to do that after I get orders done. I will have other shop stuff I need to get done as well. So there you go. That is today. Deal with this stuff, which I can't even say is put off from yesterday. This stuff, the shop stuff, is what I didn't get to yesterday because of migraine stuff. But I got to take care of me too, unfortunately. That sometimes takes priority. So there you go. That is today. We'll go get breakfast in me and get this stuff out of the way so I can focus on this. And I will see you tomorrow. Let you know how it goes. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Today I figured we'd switch things up a little bit and use this Back to Basics kit from Cheerful Planner Girl. Well, mostly because I still haven't planned my Pentrix layout. I need to. I really need to make a point to do that. So that way I know what I have to work with, you know? Maybe when I ordered those kits, I should have also ordered an extra sheet of boxes, you know? That would have been helpful. So I wouldn't have to worry about this problem. But anyways, it was a good day yesterday. I ran and did the errands I needed to do and came back. My neighbor was almost finished cutting the grass when I got home. He just had a little bit left to go. And then I came in the office, worked on orders, and then did a little bit of design work. I got the July foil bundle ready to go. Well, I say ready to go loosely. It's designed. It's not already cut and photographed and all that. I don't have that part done, but I do have it designed. So all I have to do between today or tomorrow is get it printed, foiled, cut, photographed, and the listings drafted, which that sounds like it's a ton, but that part won't be too terrible. Not just for the bundle itself, but I mean, if I have more to cut and stuff at the same time, it'll take longer, but by itself, the bundle doesn't take long. It'll take longer to print and cut it than it will to do anything else. Well, foil and cut it. The foiling process takes the longest on that part. But anyways, I don't really have a whole lot on the plans for today. Today is one of those, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I will be going out for deliveries for a bit. I grabbed these. I figured these two colors would be perfect from Jackie. Again, Keep It Simple stickers, and Cheerful Planner Girl, no longer open, but I know Jackie has a wax melt shop. I'm not sure if she took it off vacation mode or not yet, but I will make sure I link it. Anyways, so that way you can still check her out in some capacity, even though it's not stickers. But yeah, I need to make myself sit down today after I go do deliveries and get my planner done, because I've kind of gotten into the habit, I think, of not using the other spreads, the other planners, and just using the daily. So it's going to take some time to get myself back to using it like I was. So, there's that. But I wonder if I just stick that in there. I think we'll use this over here for Dave. Is that even straight? It's like I can't lay a sticker straight when the planner is straight on. I have to tilt it. It's weird, but it's me. I may just put that one there. I'll have to move the header, but I don't care. When does that bother me? This poor box is like, quit moving me. But I want to try to center it since there's just a smidge of space, which just got closed in more. I could put something over top of here if I have something to put down, or it can just be decorative. That's fine. And then this one I can add to whatever, however, I don't know. Because maybe I'll put it like over here before I put like these down, kind of as like a divider. I don't know. What do you think? That might be cute. Just to use it. Because I honestly don't have a whole lot going on today, other than and then I'll just put these down here whatever I end up doing. That works. That way it uses up that. It's National Catfish Day. I'm going to be going out doing deliveries for a bit, and then we'll come home and I can work on shop stuff or sit down and do my planner. Yeah, that's what I really need to do. Sit down, do my planner, then work on shop stuff. Oh, I do have my PT session too to do. So I could put that in here. But that's about it. I don't really have anything concrete on my mind that I need to get done. The last couple of days. Well, yesterday I was productive and I got a lot done. So I guess we should put this down, huh? Maybe I'll put it on this box only because that would be kind of overkill for it, don't you think? It doesn't matter if I put it here or what am I trying to do? Or here, but I don't know. Now I'm more inclined, I think, to put it here just due to this is where I normally stick a lot of like my home to do stuff. I don't know. It is what it is, however it comes out. It's down. I have to do it. So if I have a plan and sticker of sorts, I could put it there maybe. I just didn't think about it and don't know what I have. I have these planners. They're from Green Darner Designs. I can just stick one of those here. I don't know if I have a plan script. I'll have to look off camera, and if I do, I can put it there. If not, I can always write it in. But yeah, there we go. Now I've got something on my planner, right? And then, like I said, I'll have delivery stickers that go over here. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I've got going on today. It's going to be another hot one, but not as hot as yesterday. It got up to 97 with a heat index up to 109 yesterday. It's still supposed to be in the 90s this whole week, but gotta go out and make money, so I know to drink plenty of water. I'll be in the air-conditioned vehicle as much as I can between, deliveries and all that. So, yeah. If I need to quit early, I will. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Go get this day started, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. We're back to using this kit from Tiny Little Tulip, and guess what? I did my planner. So I only have a couple boxes left. I don't know why I wasn't using those washi strips before because I knew I wouldn't have used it in there. And then just a few things left. So I don't have a whole lot left, but it's still workable with my daily. So there you go. Let's jump in. Where has this week gone? How is it already Thursday? I feel like I missed an entire day somewhere. Like, I keep thinking it's a different day than it is, but here we are. It's Thursday. And it's probably because I had a migraine day that I literally did nothing. So, that kind of has a tendency to throw you off a little bit. Especially when you had plans to actually accomplish something. Yeah. So anyway, I did my deliveries yesterday. I actually ended up needing to put down getting gas. I was looking at it and I was like, do I get gas today or do I wait until tomorrow? And I'm like, with the heat, I'm going to be running the vehicle pretty much nonstop except for like when I'm going in and out of places and So I'm like, I better go ahead and fill it up. So I did. So I had to add that. And see, this is what I'm saying. I was off on my days. Yesterday, in my mind, I thought it was Tuesday. I forgot to put down that I needed to put the trash and recycle out. I did put the trash and recycle out. I forgot to put the stickers down in my planner while I was filming. So I added those too. So, yeah, in case you were wondering, I remembered, but I forgot to put them in here. So, just, yeah. Let's get this together. What are we doing today? Let's use this pretty box. So I went into deliveries. It was, it was okay. I was getting a lot of brutal offers. They're pretty bad, to say the least. But I did end up with a couple of good, solid ones. Since I do have one header left, I'll use that. But I still have these other ones. Yeah, it was hot too. It was another one of those, it feels over 100-degree days. Yep, it sure was. And I found out something the other day. There is an allergist I follow on TikTok who put up a PSA for a lot of medications and interacting with the heat. So especially like if you're on any kind of antidepressant medication, some heart medications, there's a list of other medications too. He put a thing up that they can interact with the heat, so to be careful being out in that heat. Well, one of the medications on that list is the one I take for my migraines. It's National Chocolate Pudding Day. Ooh, don't mind if I do. So that explains a lot as to my intolerance for the heat. Yeah. But I'm staying, while I'm out doing deliveries, I'm keeping the car running and the AC blowing if I'm not physically walking in and out of a building to pick up what I need to pick up, or actually delivering it. So I'm staying in the air conditioning as much as I can, even while doing deliveries. But yeah, the heat is getting to me very quickly and very easily, and it's something I have to keep my mind, keep in the back of my mind that, hey, it's okay if you don't react well to the heat. You're on a medication that causes that. Just, I have to keep that in mind for myself. But let's go ahead and use a piece of one of these washi strips, because it's always hard when it's like this close to the edge of the sheet. It does that. Okay. But it maximizes the page, and I have no problems with it. So, yeah, when I was done for the day yesterday, I was wiped. I mean, I got real tired. Mind you, I do drink plenty of water. I've been bringing a Gatorade with me to drink as well. So, like, I stay hydrated. That is not an issue for me out there. I drink a lot of fluid, so I don't really have to worry about being dehydrated so much. I drink probably more than I need to some days, but it's fine. Okay, we need, as I knock the pages in the way, I guess I need to grab a truck. But yeah, I got real tired. I ended up taking a nap. And whatnot. All right, so over here, I don't know. Maybe we can put 2 of these in here. Well, we'll definitely use one of the blues, and then maybe this other one. I know I have to do my therapy session, and then this isn't gonna it's barely gonna fit. We may have to move some things to make it fit. I have a friend who's gonna be down this way today, and she said she might hit me up for lunch. So depends on what time that is. I may be getting together with her just because, my schedule and stuff being out delivering, but we'll see what happens. But otherwise, I plan on working, doing deliveries for a bit, and then I come home and I'll take care of shop stuff that needs to be taken care of, and that'll be my day. So I don't really have a lot going on otherwise. Just work with a side of work. But there was one delivery I did yesterday. My last delivery actually came like a half a mile from my house. It was for Walmart Spark. It was really easy delivery in my opinion. And she had like a whole ton of seasonings and like a couple of canning items. The pan thing that you use for canning, the jars, and like this other tool thing. I don't claim to know what it is because I don't know much about it. You would think I would, growing up where we had a garden and we did canning and stuff. I was a kid. I wasn't the one who canned it, so But I got it all shopped, was going out to the car, and I got a message from her because there was one item that I couldn't get. They didn't have any. She gave me an attitude and like, I need that today. It said it was in stock. I wouldn't have ordered otherwise. Like, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, it's not in stock. There is an empty shelf where it's supposed to be. I mean, I looked up and down the aisle with the canning stuff, and I didn't see anything else similar to that item to be able to substitute it with. So what am I supposed to do? It's not my fault that the store is in stock, even though it said online that it was in stock. You can't go by that all the time. Anyways, so we'll see if I get my full tip on that one or not, or if she yanks it from me, because it's up to 24 hours with Spark. So I'll find out this evening. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here, quit rambling, and I'm going to go get this day started, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Same kit. So let's see. Yesterday was actually a really good, really productive day overall. I'm very happy with it. I went out, did deliveries, actually stayed out until like 3 o'clock, which is rare for a lunch shift for me, but and honestly, if I didn't have some things that I needed to get done for the shop, I probably would have just extended it and stayed out the whole day because it was a decent day. But I had to come home and work on getting the foil bundle pulled together. So I got that all printed, foiled, cut. I got the listing done, all the things that needed to be done to have it ready to publish this morning. So all I have to do is push a button to publish it and then share it out. I even have the reel ready to go. It's drafted too. So again, all I have to do is publish stuff, which is good because my time in the morning is limited before I have to get out of here to go do my deliveries. So hopefully that means this weekend's going to be a good weekend. I need a good steady weekend. So let's see. So I stayed out till 3. Then came home, worked on the foil bundle and orders. I had about, was it 6? I think 6 Etsy orders that had come in within like a 24-hour window, which is amazing. I wish it was more often like that, but I'm gonna hold that one for now. I guess we'll use the eagle. But yeah, I got all that done. Did my PT session and then finally got to relax in the evening. But I got everything done that needed to be done, and I stayed out later than I normally would for a lunch shift. So I call that a win. That was good, and it was a good lunch shift. It was a solid one. There were moments where it was kind of like, very slow and not great, but do I want to use the green or do I want to use the blue again? I think I want to use the blue. There were points in the day where it was kind of like made me question my sanity, but it picked up and it kept me going for a while. And then towards the end, when DoorDash kind of was sending me all the stuff I don't want, let's just go ahead and use this one. All the bad offers. Uber Eats finally came in with something reasonable. Now, I don't particularly enjoy picking up at Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's just due to the fact that ours is generally slow and it's normally not ready. But Uber Eats is better about timing things than DoorDash. So when Uber threw me a little over $10 going like 2-mile order, I was like, we'll just go with it and hopefully it's ready. Well, I got there and guess what, you guys? The order was ready. I was excited. And somewhere on my way over there, Uber also added on. It decided, hey, how about you go an extra mile for $9.50? And I'm like, sweet, yeah. So then it sent me to Taco Bell to pick up that for $9.50. I'm like, heck yeah. So I picked up a Buffalo Wild Wings, swung over to Taco Bell. Then it was around to the first drop off and then cut back through over here to the second drop off. It was a total of like 3.5 miles. And it was supposed to be $19 and some change total. It went up to 21. So I call that a really good order. And the whole thing was like 30 minutes for the whole loop. So I have zero complaints over that Uber order. But that was my last orders for the day. And it's been a bit since I've seen a good order like that from Uber because they made updates and now acceptance rate matters on there and all that stuff. And it's like, ugh. And it's been affecting seeing orders for sure on Uber Eats. All right, so today I have no idea what that's going to be. Just it's a box that's there to be there because, I may put a quote in there. But today is a full day of deliveries. I will be out from all this time. From like 11 to 7 is when I do my deliveries on my full days. So I don't have anything else to really put down. These will go down over here. If I feel up to it afterwards, I have at least 2 more Etsy orders that have come in last night after I did all the rest. So I have more orders I could work on. But otherwise, my day is going to be basically deliveries, come home, eat dinner, relax, and be ready to do it all over again tomorrow. So there you go. That is today, and I will see you tomorrow to wrap up this video. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Can't believe it's already Saturday. But still using this kit. We still have extras to use up, so let's do it. Yesterday was decent. I mean, it was a delivery day. What can I say? Had its highs, it had its lows. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Started off okay, then I sat. Then it kept me moving for a little bit. Then I sat. Then I sat. I got moving again. And then I got dog rescue lady. I was excited about that because up to that point, I had not done very well for the day. I was lucky I was pulling $10 an hour. I don't even think it was averaging that, to be honest, because it was not a great Friday. And then hers was a much smaller batch than it normally is, but it was still good. I still took care of her, and then I sat, and then I gave up and I went home. Well, I had to go pick up meds first from Walmart, and while I was there, I picked up a couple other things, and then I went home, and then had dinner, and just put my feet up and relaxed, and I was hurting by that point anyways, so yeah, I guess we'll use these ones today. I'll save these ones for tomorrow. I'll probably figure out how I want to do that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. This may end up actually being Monday because when I don't do deliveries, because then I can separate it across here. Anyways, whatever. We're saving that one for another day. That's the point I'm making. Because I do deliveries and need that space today. So today is another delivery day. I do need to get gas before I go out. I didn't grab another sheet, so I think the light blue will be fine though. I really don't think that's a problem. So we're gonna use that with the green. So I need to get gas. Obviously, I need to upload this video, which I usually forget to include in my planner. It's hit or miss whether or not I actually remember when I do these videos. So I always remember it after I turn the camera off. Even if I forget to put it in my planner, I remember after I turn off the camera. Which is silly, but it's how it goes a lot of times. But I remembered this morning, right before I turned the camera on, because I was about to turn the camera on, and then I was like, wait, I need something else. It is International Caps Lock Day. The day where you send messages that look like you're screaming at everybody. Yeah. That day. All right, so let's put the other box down. And then we will get things figured out here. All right. I have another sheet of these ready to go. I have multiple more of these where this one came from. I have learned my lesson and I stock up before I run out now with those. And I mean, I just use them so much. See, here's another sheet ready to go. I use them every day because waking up, that's just how I feel. That's me in the mornings. All right. Oh, you guys. I woke up a lot last night. I was hot for some reason. It's not that hot in my house. Trust me, you take one step outside and you turn right back around, and my house feels like the Arctic compared to outside. It's great. But yet, I was sweating last night. No, I didn't have the covers on me. I was hot, I guess, for whatever reason. All right, let's see. We don't have many boxes left, which is fine because we don't have many full boxes left either. We are using up the stickers, which was honestly the goal of me buying the extra set of full boxes and only the B6 kit. Was that way I would use all the functional boxes that came with it. I mean, these I don't particularly use so much, but it literally makes it where I will use pretty much the full kit. So that was my intent in buying this the way I did. Truck. So it worked out perfectly. All right, so gas, upload. I actually also want to do laundry today because I want to wear a shirt tomorrow that is currently in the laundry. So, yeah, that's really my main reason. I have 2 boxes left. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to consolidate them to this sheet right here because there is no point in keeping all of these extra pages. So these 2 are empty. So we got that, and we've got that, and we've got a couple. These are the thinner washi strips, in case you're wondering. I don't know why. I could have been using them this week in, like, marking things like this. I could have used these too. I mean, and I can still technically go back and use it that way. But yeah, that's really good for using up a kit. Gus from Cheerful Planner Girl, no longer open. And our upload. I still need to get back to uploading multiple videos, but I have to get myself back to using said planners too, because I haven't been using them. I did go ahead and do my pen tricks this week and have been using that. So that's a plus. So we're getting there. These will go over here. Depends on what I deliver today. I'm thinking, like I said, of doing the laundry today because I just want to wear a shirt that's in laundry. I could use a piece of this washi as background or something here. That would be cute. I just need to cut it. And straighten it out because it's crooked. That's not what you need, Jen. You need this. Gosh, what was I gonna say? The little dill sticker is from Beyond Paper Flowers. That's what I was gonna say. Same for the zombie. And in case you're wondering, the slice tool and Tombow are always linked in my Amazon store down below. That is always there for you. But yeah, I want to get laundry done this evening and not wash my Bluetooth. I did get a new Bluetooth. It's kind of crappy, honestly. Not the greatest. I need another one because Dave is having the time of his life hearing me. Don't recommend. So I won't be including that one in my Amazon storefront because I don't recommend it. So, but like I keep telling him, it's better than nothing for now. Anyways, that's it. That wraps up this video for this week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.